Audrey Johnson on the Audrey Johnson Show. I'm standing here with two extraordinary people. You will listen to their story. Rick Galvin and lovely Juli from Apartment B.
Don't trust the bitch in Apartment 23.
There you go. Rick, let's start with you. What are we doing here today?
Well, I'm having a fundraiser for women's cancer today in honor of my mother, Carol Galvin, who passed away when I was 11 years old from non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. So I did the run today, an Ike Revlon run today in my fire department bunker gear where Juli left me in the dust. I think she actually might have tripped me a little bit too.
That is not true. I tried to catch up with him for a really long time. Finally, I did about halfway through the 5K, and it was my first 5K that I ever ran. So I was proud. I had to go, Rick.
How did you do on that 5K?
I did great. It was my first run ever. I'm not a runner. I've always played contact sport where it's easier, where you're chasing after an object, but to sort of just run straight. It was my first 5K, and I did really great. There were a couple times I wanted to stop, and then I saw Rick in all of his fire gear, and I thought, man, if he is doing that, I can run with my little 100 pounds. If he's carrying 100 pounds.
Oh, wow, that's beautiful. Did you start this run for your mom?
Well, I've done the run before, but not with my gear. So I did the gear today, just because like the women, like I've listened to the inspiring stories. Like after the run, they always have people tell how they're survivors of cancer. So I thought this was like the least I could do because they've suffered years of chemo and everything else. So I just wanted to show my support and hopefully be able to raise a lot of money. So hopefully we could at least curb the cancer, if not end it. So that's my hopes.
Wow, that is beautiful. And how did you get Juli to run this 5K and participate with you?
I got absolutely lucky because she's a very nice, very sweet person. So it was very good that she actually said to me, she's like, I'm going to actually do the run with you. So I was...
How could I not? How could I come to a women's cancer fundraiser and not participate in the race today? I wanted to walk, but then I said, no, you have to run. And I did it, and I'm really proud.
We're proud of you because, like you said, this is our first time running, and to go out there and to do it for a great cause. So tell us a little bit about you. What's going on with your show?
So I play Ellen on Don't Trust the Bitch in Apartment 23. She's a rather funny character. She wears glasses, so you might not recognize me now without them. It's a great show if you've been watching. It's really funny. The cast does a bang-up job, and I'm just really proud to be a part of it.
Well, it is a great show. So, Rick, when you're now running 5Ks and doing fundraising, what are you doing?
What am I? Well, I'm obviously a New York City fireman, so that's my day job. And what else do I do? I actually started an actual management company myself a couple of years ago, and because I used to try to be an actor, but I'm not very good at it. So, so I decided to leave it to the good professionals and get out of there and try to help. Because my niece, who's 12 years old, wanted to get into acting. So, with all the people that are scamming people, I decided to get into the management business.
Well, we love Fireman, don't we?
It's lovely. It was really unbelievable to see him today. When I looked over and I took off my sunglasses and I said, Rick, it's me. And he was in the zone. He was sweating and red, and he looked like he was working hard. And I said, okay, you're doing your thing. But it was just amazing to see him running like that. To do that for women was really incredible.
But let's talk to you, Juli. I know you've done so much. You've just got 2 awards for Best Film recently. Yeah. How did that feel? I mean, 2. I mean, some people get 1, but you got 2.
It's really amazing, and it sort of just it's almost bittersweet. There really are no triumphant feelings. It's like you put so much in, you work so hard, and so when you finally get it, it's almost just like a breath gets lifted off a little. It's an accomplishment, and it just helps you push a little further.
That's awesome. What's your message you would like to tell those actors out there, starving actors, or anybody else out there? Like Rick said, he tried to be an actor, but...
Oh, wow. A message to tell them. Well, if they're starving actors, I'd say eat, first of all, because I love to eat and I couldn't go without eating. If you really feel that that it's your calling. If you have a supportive group of people around you, that really helps. And just keep doing what you love and just be happy.
That's awesome. Okay, now Juli, did you guys, because you seem like you knew each other, are you friends?
No, I just met Rick the first time today in his fireman gear.
Really? There's a great chemistry that's happening with both of you guys.
Rick is doing a great thing. I really believe in what he's doing. So I definitely jumped on the bandwagon to be a part of it.
You went to school with Tim Tebow.
I did. Tim Tebow and I went to the same high school in St. Augustine, Florida, Alan Denise. I'm a little bit older than Tim. Not by much. I think I'm 2 years older than him, so we didn't cross paths very much. But my sister was in his class, my sister Barbara, and she did ask him to homecoming.
What is it about you, Juli, that makes you extraordinary? We want to know.
That is a tough question, and I'm a really modest person, so that is a hard question to answer. What makes me extraordinary? I think I have really great parents and was raised in a really loving but firm atmosphere, and I think I was instilled with the right values. So I think that's what's extraordinary about me. I think they molded me to be a good participant of society.
It's awesome. They did a really great job. What is it about you, Rick, that makes you extraordinary?
I think, again, I always go back to the women that have cancer and are suffering and have beat it. They're more extraordinary than anything I could ever do. And that's basically, I mean, I'm not extraordinary by no means.
Awesome. Now, you mentioned earlier that you spoke to a few of the women that, you know, had loved ones or maybe them themselves. Today, you heard their stories about cancer. What was that like when you were listening to their story? Is there somebody?
Well, it's very like emotional because it brings back memories, and then like you see in this run and walk, people put their stories on, and they but for them, they were thanking me today, and to me, it's not for them to thank me because it's more they're saying proud of me. I'm proud of them for beating it and fighting cancer. So it gets very emotional to see these women go through what they go through, and when I think we have the power to actually stop this, and we have the means to do it, and I think a lot of people like Juli with goodwill to do it. So I think it's something we'll beat eventually, and I mean it's just like I said, they're the extraordinary people, and like I said, anything they do basically motivated me. Like they're tapping me on the back because I have gear on, saying good job. Like Juli's gonna buy a good job. It's not me that's doing a good job. It's them that's doing a good job. People like this that basically helped me get through the whole race.
Wow, I want to hug him right now. That was so beautiful. What you just said. Wasn't that touching? Tell us something. Share with us.
I just think from listening to Rick talk right now, being part of this event has really moved me and moved something in me. I think it's important to give back, to be selfless.
Wow, Juli, you star with James Van der Beek. What was that like for you?
Well, I wouldn't say star. I play a smaller role than he does on the show, Don't Trust the Bitch in Apartment 23. It was very strange going on set and seeing the gentleman who I had a crush on when I was a teenager.
Wow, did he know you had a crush on him?
I'm sure he knew. All girls my age had a crush on Dawson. But it was really great. He was a really just regular guy, really personable, and was really nice to work with.